What's up, y'all? We back with another one. My boy Tank finna make his return. Coach Calvin just came out and said he finna return. He got another fight on the way, but I'm looking forward to seeing, who that opponent finna be. Now, I hope it's not against Pitbull. I'm hoping that the opponent is not Pitbull because he already showed he beat Pitbull with one hand. So there's no need for me to want to see that rematch. Then they talking about a potential fight with Rolly or Lamont. And he said something about the fight being promoted right under our nose. But what I want to get into is, ever since Ryan been beat Barrios, everybody just act like Ryan some type of Iron Man, Batman, some type of dude. But y'all was just saying, talking about Tank resume, Tank trash for fighting Barrios and all this and all that. Barrios washed. But when Ryan beat him, he getting all this praise. See, this is exactly what I be talking about when I be saying y'all pick and choose. People pick and choose who they want to get credit to. This is exactly why I see why Tank kind of hate the sport. Like he said, they love you, then they hate you. Then it's like, it just fake. Like, how y'all want to give these other boxers credit for beating Tank leftovers or picking to fight this dude, but when Tank do it, he in the wrong. Now, you got to show people that give Tank his credit, for fighting these certain dudes, getting them out the way. But, matter of fact, somebody that hate Tank, well, I ain't going to say hate him, but Tim Bradley dislike Tank. Not a huge Tank fan. Just came out and said, who gave Ryan his first O? Tank. Who gave Rolly his first O? Tank. Went up to 140, beat Barrios when he was, top 3 in the division, top 2, whatever like that. But, and this coming from Tim Bradley, somebody that did always talking bad about Tank, dislike Tank. I'm thinking Tim Bradley always saying some crazy stuff, and he giving him his credit. But he's saying he just feel like Tank don't believe in himself, which might be true. I don't know. So, like, and then with this Tank and Shakur fight, like, it might sound crazy, but y'all say if Tank can hit Shakur, I don't think Shakur can hit Tank, if we being honest. Shakur has special defense. When you think about Shakur, you think about defense. Offense, like, he got a good, nice jab, but it's pretty basic. I don't see him beating Tank with just a jab. He gonna have to go deeper into his bag to beat Tank. That's what I think. So I don't think Shakur gonna be able to hit Tank. And he ain't finna stand in there like Lamont did against Tank in that pocket. He ain't finna stand there and trade no shots. And Tank, y'all talking about Tank like, you don't have to have the best defense in the world to beat another elite fighter. Because Tank got defense. He didn't have to have the best defense in the whole boxing industry, like boxing world. With the power he got and the skills he got, he has just enough to beat Shakur. Shakur gonna have to dive into that offensive bag because you ain't scoring points off no defense. He gonna have to hit Tank some type of way. So same way y'all saying Tank can hit Shakur, can Shakur hit Tank? So, but I ain't even gonna go real deep into that whole fight because that ain't even what this video about. But I'm just, talking about that little situation just a little bit because y'all got Tank messed up and, styles make fights. People, fight certain fighters different ways. Like when Tank go in there and fight these guys and barely throwing punches and y'all saying he losing on the scorecards, like, yeah, I think Tank not doing it on purpose just so he can cause you to make a mistake. Like, against certain guys, this, necessary. So, y'all really just be talking for real. Like, a lot of folks don't be knowing what they be talking about. But, anyway, with the Ryan situation, I think the Ryan and Devin fight is a more big money fight than Ryan versus Shakur, of course. Then it's going to be the rematch. They're going to make way more money than they did the first time. But I think Devin gonna win the second fight. I think Devin gonna win because I feel like Devin get better and better every fight. I feel like Ryan don't really got much like as far as, you know, getting better. I don't feel like he got much to add to his toolbox. Like Devin just gonna keep developing and getting better. I feel like Devin ain't gonna make them same mistakes that he did in the first fight. The only thing I worry about in that fight is if, Ryan just coming there again, just not worrying about Devin power and, Devin not being able to keep Ryan off on him. But I feel like Devin gonna do a good job of sticking and moving. I feel like he got too much PTSD to let Ryan do the same thing he did. So, but I feel like Devin gonna win that fight. But but yeah, going deeper into it, like I just think Devin is the more skilled boxer, just like I did the first time. And mine, I can only imagine if Ryan go out there and beat Devin in the rematch. I can only imagine, man. They gonna treat Ryan like he's a god, like, boy. And it really ain't gonna look good on Devin. And this like is a must win for Devin. And I really feel like Devin, like, it really only benefit Ryan in a sense, because if Devin go out there and win, right? People ain't gonna say nothing but we knew he was more skilled than Ryan. Ryan ain't this, big skill fighter, like, and people, there's gonna be another person on Devin's resume that he beat that folks try to, not give him credit for. Now Ryan went on the case, he get all the glory again, like. So I really feel like Devin don't get much out of it, but then again he do, because a lot of people that, give him credit, he'll probably be back on top of the world. But I don't know. It's like it's more to earn on Ryan end than it is Devin end. But the Ryan and Shakur fight, I'm gonna lean a little more towards Shakur, because he more skilled, but I feel like Ryan got the punch a chance. Cause I don't feel like he probably gonna respect Shakur power neither. But if Shakur can use that jab to keep Ryan off on him, then he might do respect it. Me just being 100, being real, not being a hater. But I don't know. That's just something we'll have to see. But I for sure think the Ryan and Devin fight is a more big money fight, especially the rematch. So I feel like that fight gonna be next. I don't feel like the Ryan. At first I thought the Ryan and Shakur fight was gonna be next, but I don't feel like this fight is gonna be made, next. But yeah, y'all, I ain't off for it yet. Y'all need to stop hating on my boy Tank. I see where he coming from. Like, y'all pick and choose who y'all want to hate on, bro. Y'all giving Ryan all this credit for being Barrios, but Tank y'all want to, man, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling all of it. But whoever Tank fight next, I'm telling y'all, he coming back to take over, come back to be the face of boxing once again. What it is, he fighting Lamont, Gary Russell, go to 35 fight Raymond, go to 40, or 35 fight Shakur. My boy coming back to take over. I'm telling y'all gonna see. All y'all that, switched over, wanted to get on the other side, want Tank get back on top of the world, which he still really is, because they still got everybody he's still the talk of time. So y'all gonna have to deal with it. This so-called guy that y'all think the face of boxing right now, I ain't gonna say no name, but Tank's still the face of boxing, bro. Like, the mind can post one little small post on his page or one small tweet and go viral. Everybody talking about it. What they tell you? The mind the face of boxing, bro. Like, they can't stop talking about this man, because this man is too valuable to the sport. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to about Tank. A stream came out today and said almost every top boxer low-key be saying Tank the best. Like, they might say hating slick stuff, but they low-key say the best. Because everybody know, like, y'all know too. Like, this man was in a draw with Roach. And y'all still want to see him fight the top guys. Still want to see him fight Shakur, because y'all know he that dude to beat. Like, come on, bro. Let's just keep it real, bro. And I'm sitting here watching the fight. I watched it a couple times, like 1,000 times. Like, bro, I really don't feel like Tank want to hurt Lamont for real. I don't care what nobody say. The E4 was in there talking to each other. And Tank is just like he was just holding back. It just something like he didn't. I don't care what nobody say. That man wasn't trying to hurt Lamont for real. I ain't saying he was trying to make it be a draw. I do feel like he wasn't trying to knock Lamont out for real, but I don't feel like he was just trying to make it a draw. But it just ended up going that way, not in his favor. But next time he gonna get right for sure. But I don't really like saying it because I don't like making excuses, but that's just how it is to me. And then, they was, hugged it out at the end. Like I said, talking to each other during the fight. I don't feel like Tank want to hurt Lamont for real. I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody tell me nothing about that. I don't feel like he tried to. That was just a little come-up fight for Lamont. He got his shine on because I don't think Lamont really that good like that. But Tank just, gave him a little benefit of the doubt. But yeah, my boy coming back to the sport, I feel like it's going to be a good probably middle of the year or maybe even real soon. But he going to have a fight before the year out. Like I said at the end of last year, he going to come back this year. And I stand on that. And it's still on my bucket list to go see my boy fight one time, at least, before he done. Gotta go and catch it. But that's all I got on this topic, bro. Y'all gotta stop hating, bro. Y'all gotta keep it real when it comes to this stuff like these boxers. If you're gonna say one thing about the other, you gotta say one thing about the other person that you so-called like too. Can't pick and choose. You gotta keep it all the way real and authentic, man. But make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping, more similar videos, just like this, more sports talk. Make sure y'all subscribe for sure. If y'all like the video, make sure y'all subscribe to this. Make sure y'all like, thumbs up or down, But that's all I got. And we out.